it's not attention seeking. If anything, attention seems to seek me out. That's not my fault. If attention wants to find me, attention is going to find me. It's about how I deal with it as a, yeah, probably, I could probably call myself a celebrity now. But I can take it. Like, there's a lot of people subscribing all the time. So, if you're not one of them, do the usual link thing here. Got that, yeah? Cool. And we can be in this journey together. So I know when you first came to me with this idea about doing a documentary, I was a bit unsure because at the end of the day, I've done my research. Why should I share my wisdom with other people that can't be bothered to do theirs? Told you before, I'm not going to spoon feed people. But then I thought it's a good opportunity to really show what we're made of. Like, we're demonised quite a bit, but jealous ones will envy. And well, it's not a normal job, is it? Like, being a truth researcher it's about just that. It's researching the truth at the end of the day. And I know some people will be reluctant, sure, but you know, it's a vital thing. Whenever I question my stance on this and think to myself, oh, is it worth it? Is it, you know, why is it my obligation? Why is it my responsibility? Why is it my burden? And I just think, what would Batman do? The last couple of weeks has been mental, to be honest with you. I've been getting loads of emails, loads of fan mail, loads of debunker shit with their fucking science and their geography and their trigonometry and their algebra and their CrossFit. It's just bullshit now. Like, but the good news is there's a lot of fans getting recognised in the street. Finally, getting the recognition I long knew I deserved. Well, I know you guys are quite keen for me to talk about a typical day in the life of a flat earther, so I'll do just that, shall I? For me, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Should be for you lot too, but it's not just when you eat it and how you eat it, it's what you eat. You need to get your mind right. So I choose something that fits my belief system. Like, I think it's important that if you're going to believe something, you need to bombard yourself with it so that it really sinks in. So give an example of just that. And the good news is, this is also an opportunity for me to show you an accurate model of how the flat earth dome and firmament, that thing, works. So like I say, it's important to stay in tune with the reality you're trying to project. So I often eat a very simple breakfast. And I got them at 14p today, so. And this is a good way of me showing how the flat earth model works as well. Allow me to demonstrate. So I've got my mix, and if you have a look at this, so kind of think of the flat earth model, like this is a flat earth, right? Kind of think of it as one of them big modern football stadiums where they've got under soil heating. So you've got the firmament that sorts out the light, and that is this. a really good way of putting it in perspective. So, right, and imagine we are kind of like the pancake mix. And this is where global warming comes in, because you can see when we were first formed, we looked a bit like that. And what's happened with the undersoil heating is it's gotten out of control, and like they're finding it really hard to maintain it and sort of gauge exactly what's needed with the population increase and stuff and climate change and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's very complicated, but I think it's good to start your day with a pancake because it gets your head in the game. You know, you start flat, you think flat, you live in a flat, you lie flat at the end of the day. The flat day. Make every day a flat day. This is also a good demonstration to try and give an example of exactly how volcanoes work as well, because there's been a lot of confusion over volcanoes and sunlight and the heating, and I know the answer to the volcano one specifically, right? So volcanoes are man-made to give us the illusion of an Earth's core. What they've cleverly done is any malfunctions in the undersoil heating on our planet, it's basically like a pressure release valve, where basically every time there's a volcano, that's a malfunction in the undersoil heating of our planet. To further elaborate on the volcano malfunction problem, I know a visual aid is going to help. So imagine, so when there's a volcano, this is like the chamber, the heat chamber underground, and when there's a problem in the undersoil heating of the planet, it's sort of like volcano time, and it all just like goes everywhere. It's at least one stalker now. It's hard to tell exactly who, because I think they're using several accounts on YouTube, but I can hear them through the walls sometimes. I don't know if they're actually working with the government, the FBI, or the post office, or maybe all three. Maybe all those three organisations are working together, and they're following me. Wouldn't be surprised. I knew it was only a matter of time. I'm probably considered high profile, sure. Just the price I've got to pay for the truth. The thing is, right, if we're to believe NASA, the sun is a ball of gas 93 million miles away that projects heat and light that can be felt over all that distance. Yet, the rest of space hasn't got any sun. If it was a ball, it would be in every direction, wouldn't it? I'm going to show you on a scale model of the solar system exactly why that can't happen. You can quite clearly see here, right, that the light is casting a shadow onto what would be space. So if the sun was 93 million miles away and a ball, we'd see a shadow cast on space, wouldn't we? But we don't, because the Earth's flat.